Hello everyone, this is Marshee coming to you with another Starcraft 2 cast. Today we are on Shakura's Plateau with the blue Terran player, KillerKoalas. And as the red Zerg player spawning in the bottom right, we have Sweet Mother of God, Jan Rzeznik. Janner Zesnik. Okay, we're calling him Jan. We got Jan here, spawning in the bottom right. Good protection to have up here. We do have a fairly normal start here to the game. No cheeses so far. This play to book it done at this ramp. They are spawned close by air position here. I've actually casted another game from KillerKoalas. He's notorious for doing mono battles. He likes to mess a certain type of unit, and he just likes to go straight out kill his opponent. So I know what's going to happen here today, folks, but you all will not. So I am expecting great things coming here from KillerKoalas. Right now we just have supply depot down. I'm saving up the minerals for a command center first. That'll go right here. Common trick, he'll just put down his engineering bay here, work on it, and Zerg tries to 15 hatch. Not going to happen because there's this big honking building here. So he will go for spawning pool. Looks like 15 spawning pool, 15 extractor here. Maybe try some speedling pressure, but it's going to take a while for speedlings to come out. And right now KillerKoalas just still mining up. Thing is, SEEKER out for the command center. Will the drone try to block it? No, he does not. And so the SCV is going down. The command center is going down for KillerKoalas. So really going to get that economic lead. Trying to steal his gas, which isn't going to be too big of a deal. He cannot go mech now. And, well, he wouldn't go mech going command center first anyways. So he will go get his one gas and be very content with that. Meanwhile, the engineering bay is 99% completed. And we do have a queen coming out for Jan. And possibly speed has started. And still keeping drones on gas. It's either Jan has forgotten about these drones, or he is going for a huge bailing bust maybe. We'll find out. And once again, I know this style of play. KillerKoalas is going to wall off with his supply depot, barracks, and engineering bay. This is eventually going to get cancelled because KillerKoalas is a baller Terran. And he's probably got focus, but see, he already cancelled it. And here comes a drone, maybe? Not yet, but a drone will come down here and definitely start that. We'll definitely start that hatchery. That's what I'm trying to say. So, everything's pretty standard so far. KillerKoalas. Jan, you guess if you're that far behind on you definitely saw the command center go down. Command center definitely went down. You saw that. He definitely needs to be more active with the Zergling. He is so far behind on his hatchery, and he'll be so far behind economically that he's really going to do something with these Zerglings besides sit here at the watchtower. He is making 6 banelings, and they are pretty good against buildings, except planetaries. Planetaries are pretty strong in that aspect. They can fight back. So not really that much scouting by Jan here. Killer should know what's coming on. He does know he's really delayed that hatchery, and Jan's got to do something back to come back economically. But it's not looking like it's going to be all that effective. He does have a bunker with 1 mariner, and bunkers will scare the ever-living heck out of Zerg. Just don't know how many bunkers are how many marines are in the bunker, and how much damage your Zerglings are going to take before you can even start attacking the bunker. But we do have double gas coming down for Killer Koala, and he is going to pick away slowly, bullet by bullet, at this extractor here. And meanwhile, just taking the banelings right on home. He did the good thing and not trying to waste those banelings on the planetary. So he just has his Zerglings parked out right out in front of the Heron's natural base. Now, as a Zerg, when you're this far behind, you definitely should either do some sort of tech play, which Jan is doing, but he is only doing it off of one gas. There's not much you can do here off tech-wise off of one gas. Yeah, there's just nothing you can do in general. So you definitely need to grab all those gas geysers, maybe go Mutalisk. But Jan's just opting not to do that, or take another base, take a third here, take a third here. Not really much here because that choke was killer preserved. Put a couple siege tanks, pretty much impenetrable. You have a Soul Marine trying to deny scouting here, and yep, this is the standard play for Killer Koala. I'm going to switch. You might think he's going Banshees, but he is not. He should start, if I believe right, should start that Corvid reactor. There we go. This does give Ravens that extra boost of energy. So yes, if you guys haven't guessed it by now, and this is actually pretty I hate to say it, but standard for Killer Koala here. He does do this little trifecta of missile turrets here. This is to stop from any like early tech play, such as infestors that could just mosey in here and spam infested Terrans in his mineral line, or Mutalisk play. You have the second gas going up for Killer Koala, and he is researching that +1 armor. No gases here at his natural, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. But he is taking his third at this horrible location. Take a third. You can actually medevac tanks right up here and siege them up, and there's honestly nothing a Zerg can do. Because what do we have that shoots up? Absolutely nothing. Hydralisk. And yes, 4 more starports going down for Killer Koala. And if you take a guess, there will be tech labs added promptly on each of these. You have the lone Viking going out for scouting. Check and see what the Zerg has. Maybe pick off a few overlords here and there. Otherwise, pretty standard. Killer Koala in a very, very good defensive position here. And really going to use those Ravens for harassment. Or flat out killing. We'll find out later. Alright. So much the starports are finishing, and we should see there's all the tech labs going down. Alright. Viking do a little harass. Really good pickup micro by Killer Koala there. Saving the Viking. Not even getting a single bit of damage. And now we will slowly pick away at this Overlord. A little bit of overreaction by Jan here. Throwing up a couple spine crawlers. Spore crawlers to fend away the one Viking here. He has no idea, no scouting information whatsoever. We look at Jan's vision here. He sees that one starport's gone down with the tech lab, so he's automatically thinking Banshees, because who the hell makes Ravens? But little do we know, Killer Koala, he's just massing a whole ton of Ravens. So maybe these preemptive spore crawlers were for the Banshees that we thought. And here he goes, taking the hidden little ninja expansion here. Guarded by the rocks, and he will probably unload these SCVs and make it a planetary. It's actually pretty cheap. 150. And here comes the single mule. And Jan doing active scouting with his Zergling. Like, oh, he's only on 2 bases. Haha, nope, there's 3. Anyways, equal bases here. We do have a single Mutalisk out in the field. Just messing. We have 6 on the field, and I believe 5 more in production. So we are going to have some Mutalisk play. But how they are against Mass Ravens, I know how it turns out. You all should as well. Actually, fully walling off here. Oh, almost. Actually, yes, this is a full wall off, I believe. Is there going to get through there? Maybe. But not after taking some serious hits from the bunker and the planetary. But, yes, Terran does have his third base up and running. Jan going for his fourth. Still massing Mutalisk and Lings here. We do have +1 attack coming on for the Mutalisk. Make them pretty good attacking at undefended workers, but as you see, there's just missile turrets everywhere. KillerKoala doesn't believe in units, he believes in buildings. Buildings are just hell of a overpowered. And we do have these early banelings not doing anything. We have the Overlord party, all gazing deeply into the Spore Crawler. And here we go. And we have some Mutalisk over here. How many Mutalisk do we have? We have about... Oh, and here's that third base. All these missile turrets are going to get a whole lot of shots off. And one turret will go down. A couple SCVs go down. One SCV, two SCVs. But those were just way too many shots on Mutalisk. The goal for Mutalisk here, if the Terran is playing anything closely related to Standard, you want to save your Mutalisk, because those are a very, very hefty investment. Very hefty on gas. You're not spending on infestors or other sort of tech. But once you get that big clump of Mutalisk, they are scary to a Terran player who is not massing Ravens and they can shoot things like Seeker missiles and point defense drones and auto turrets, which last approximately 3.5 game years, believe it or not. Oh, and the creep spread is now just getting started for Koala. That's it's alright. No, the standard 16-minute 3 creep timer. Oh. Going off there. Yeah, you're not going to get past these missile turrets. These auto turrets, buddy. Good luck trying. And so right now, KillerKoala, currently at 100 supply. And how much does Raven cost? How much? Raven costs 2. So, and 20 of that supply is in Ravens here. Look at all those Ravens. Oh lord. Zergling's just scouting around the map. But unless he does his massive, crazy Baneling bust, it's not going to do anything. Both players floating a bit of bunny here. Aaron's got that 4K bank. You can actually just throw down reactors on all these bunkers and just start mass producing Marines. Because Marines are never a bad unit to not have. And here comes Recruit Viking over here to save this expansion. That actually took a lot of damage. The Viking took quite a bit of damage from that one lone Zergling. And here comes everything, all the Zerglings just nibbling right away. But luckily, Terran buildings can float. And these Zerglings will chew right away on these rocks. But these auto turrets will drive these Zerglings away. And Mutalisk, holy, oh my god, that is a lot of Mutalisk. That is, gosh, okay, 8, 16, 24, 32, oh god, 36 Mutalisk. I could just count. There's actually 39, so I can almost count, right? And they are not doing anything. They could definitely come over here and snipe those buildings. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Meanwhile, 20 Ravens on the field, which is kind of silly. These Banshees slowly gonna shoot these Zerglings to death, but they are pretty quick, so they get out the way. And Jan is maxed out on Mutalisk and Ling here with a pretty okay drone count, 71. Wait to see him make a few more, saturate another base worth of gas. Oh, and here comes the Mutalisk absolutely demolishing everything. Oh god, here it comes! Here it comes! Here goes the Seeker missiles! Will they get away? Oh, doing a good job of splitting these Mutalisks here. One only detonating on like 2. Another one just absolutely, excuse the term, raping a clump of Mutalisks there. So a lot of Mutalisks here on the red. And that was from like 3 Seeker missiles. And that is more than enough Ravens to kill this flock of Mutalisks here. And sweet mother of God, that is a lot of Banelings in production. We have 69 Banelings. I don't care what kind of army composition you have. You could have solely Marauders and your whole army will just be destroyed. Actually, I take that back. You could have solely Vikings and that'll just destroy your Viking army. Do they have speed? That is the question. I do not believe so. It is on its way. Alright, and Zerg player, being a good Zerg player, taking more bases. But Killer Koala, just trying to reestablish his 3rd, is now 4th. And this flock of Mutalisks is just going to slowly regain health. I like to see him do a little bit more harassing. Ravens are not the speediest thing in the world. And here comes the auto turret abuse. There is no harassing about it. These Ravens just come in and just kind of FS up. These Queens have got their work cut out for them, but they will slowly get shot to death by everything. And this is the kind of gameplay you see on like the Terran like teaser trail, like become a Terran, become the masters of effing S up here, and Ravens clumping in together because that's what Ravens do. Did all those Mutalisks die? Why did I miss this? Okay, I always do this. I gotta see. Did they just? Where did they die? How did they die? I watched them and they looked fine. Now they're dead. All right, going back. Bringing them on back. Let's go back. One right here. Seems good. Here's the flock of Mutalisks. I'm just gonna follow them. So let's keep playing here. Actually, hold on. Here we go! Oh, and it's lagging, but that's okay, because be prepared for epicness! Oh, here comes the Seeker missiles! Oh my gosh! Oh, everything's dying! The overlords, oh, the humanity! The turrets are shooting at everything! All the drones are dying. And meanwhile, here comes the Baneling boss! And they're just rolling right along. We'll see what's going to happen. Meanwhile, the turrets are shooting everything to death. But that's okay, because here comes the biggest Baneling bust of all time. Oh! Oh! Oh, God! And everything's being blown up. Everything's still going to be blown up here. Oh God, and all these starports are just kind of going to die. Maybe. Oh no. All the FCVs, the humanity of it all. Oh, these Banelings. Oh gosh. Meanwhile, Zerg's base is completely destroyed. All the tech's going to die. This will all die due to receding creep. Alright, let's pause quick. Turn this music to the game. Alright, let's keep playing. Alright. So Zerg's base is pretty much dead. We do have a Spire tech still up. We do have a bunch of Corruptors. And it does take 2 Seeker missiles to kill a Corruptor. But they're not too great at shooting things that are down. And this is just a lot of Ravens. And here comes more auto turret abuse. This is not even abuse anymore. This is auto turret domestic violence. I mean these turrets will kill this hatchery and all this larva, all this juicy larva. But saving the drones, but it's pretty much inevitable. Because once he A-moves these corruptors, it's just gonna A-move right into a Seeker missile, and a lot of shit's just gonna die. That's just how it goes. Terran's base, he is down a planetary. These SCVs are still shell-shocked of what just happened. That was like a lot of green acid that just kind of like waltzed into the base and just pretty much started effing shit up. I'm going to do some Zergling poking. You could actually just walk right into this base and chew everything up. And Karen would be pretty naked. He does have planetary here, but meanwhile the auto turret domestic violence is still going on here. And Jan's just like, he doesn't know what to do, so he's just massing stuff that kills anti-air. But KillerKoalas is just sort of slow auto turret moving his way across the map, just destroying everything. It doesn't matter, because when you have that much energy on Ravens and you still have enough for like 20 Seeker missiles, it's pretty ridiculous. So we do have this little pack of Zerglings over here. Overlord saying, "Screw this, I'm out of here." They're just trying to get out of here right now. And but yes, Zerg desperately trying to reestablish base, throwing down a bajillion spore crawlers here. That's okay, because these actually outrange everything. Range 7, so they will attack and trade evenly with spine crawlers, or I guess not trade evenly, but they will just attack them. So this base is looking pretty well defended with its 5 drones that are mining. The corruptor spread on this is pretty silly. So that's good for, and all these, oh my god, so many command centers going out. But I guess, oh, here comes another big bust. Oh, and everything's gonna die, all these SCVs, but that's okay, because you have 8,000 minerals in the bank. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And meanwhile, this slow, steady auto turret push, here it comes. And here comes the Banshees and the auto turret. And they actually shoot down spore crawler attacks, believe it or not. We do have +2, and here comes some more Seeker missiles. Boom! That wasn't quite as effective. Maybe we should start producing Vikings. Here we go. We have 3 Vikings. That's little skirmishes here and there. And these, my gosh, these point defense strength are useful. Meanwhile, the overlords are chilling by each command center here. KillerKoala does have 31 SCVs to the 12 drones. Check the production tab. Zerg player actually producing nothing right now. He's just really focused on microing these corruptors. And there's just, here we go, 28 Zerglings in production. But that doesn't matter, because there is 3 planetaries morphing at the same time. Overlord saying, screw this again. They are now leaving. And actually, Terran player sort of doing a Zerg-like move and just expanding everywhere across the map. And this is pretty much GG for Jan. Just so many turrets, it's just kind of silly. If he uses Seeker missiles on these overlords, he does not. Overlords are like scared motionless. Oh, but these Vikings are just gonna have their way with them. And here comes like the siege here. This is actually kind of cool to watch. It's like base defense versus base defense. And here comes the massive air battle. But this might, oh, here comes the Seeker missiles! Oh my gosh, do they not just F stuff up here? All these Seeker missiles, point defense drones. It just doesn't matter. Mass Ravens OP, man. Mass Ravens are overpowered. Corruptor's not too good at shooting things that are down. And here comes another Seeker missile. Boom! Oh my gosh, putting so many Corruptors in the red. These turrets are just slowly have made their way in here. Zerglings are going to try to eat away at these auto turrets, but like I said, it's pretty much a good game for Jan here. He's on the 30 supply. The KillerKoalas 108, and he just leaves the game. He had enough of this. So, good job to Killer Koala for, again, making these games so interesting. They're so fun to watch. So fun to watch the Seeker missiles just blow up billions of units. Hurts my heart as a Zerg player, but it's just so daggone fun to watch. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Tune in again. I am Marshee. Follow me on Twitter at Marshee Starcraft. Check out the YouTube channel. And just like, do whatever. Do what you want to do. I'm not going to force you into anything. You all have a great day. Later.